Gorilla stomping in a zoo.
Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Deacon. Like I said in my One Piece review, I'm picking up Hunter x Hunter Chapter 381 this week. Because I've already done a lot with Destiny. I wanted to give you guys anime manga reviews. Just another manga review, because Hunter x Hunter, I watched the entire series. I read some of the manga. I have to catch up eventually here, but I'd rather just jump right into this one that dropped today. Also, wear one of the shirts that I got out of the loot crate. So just a teaser. This is one of the shirts. Just a teaser. Just a real quick teaser of one of the crates. One of the things I got out of loot crate. I switched shirts from the One Piece because, like I said, it made perfect sense for a One Piece video. Where the heck am I right now? Oh yeah, I can't use Nen. Put us in already, damn it. The day you've been waiting for, it's back. Wait. Return to realization. God damn my English. Deck 3, Central Police Station. I can't remember how long these things are. 20 pages, so. Same thing around One Piece. One Piece has double pages, so. Community Safety Section. Hey, it's one of the chairmen. We've confirmed it. The 11th prince is indeed not in room 1011. 1011. But I'd rather do 1011 because it sounds more like that. Though we are still currently examining all the security footage from the interior deck corridors. It's hard to imagine that the Royal Army would give any false information to regards to this incident, which means he can probably assume the prince actually did not use the corridors. 11th Prince Fugetsu, would you please tell us how it is? You came to arrive here at Deck 3 and what you came for. I'll talk to 10th Prince Kachu. The fact that she didn't even consider the possibility that we could suspect her sister of being a co-conspirator shows she really is just a child. I like Hunter x Hunter is probably one of the mangas that give so much detail and information in the manga and episodes, and it's incredible. So 20 pages might be a longer One Piece than I'm used to. Longer than a One Piece chapter or fairy tale. Fairy tale is usually the shortest. Then One Piece. Hunter x Hunter might be above One Piece, just depending on the chapter. And then it's One Punch Man. We're presently in the middle of negotiations to communicate with the first deck. But as you know, outside of the evening banquet, direct contact below fellow princes is forbidden. Nothing you say here will be linked to anyone outside this room. Our position here is not to protect the secession war itself. We want to be of help to you, Prince Fugetsu and Prince Kachu. Guess I'm no use. Ring ring ring. 1010. Yes. Please hold just a moment. Melody. Phone call. Yes? Hello? Yes? I see. This is bad, as I thought. Prince Fugetsu Nen Beast really does have teleportation abilities. Go on. I have wanted to keep this from getting out to anyone else, if at all possible, at least until the day we carry out the plan. So, what should I do? It's currently 1344. I am going to relay an important order from Misa Istome. There are far too many abnormalities in the search and conduct of both Prince Kachu and Prince Fugetsu. Keep a close eye on them. It is extremely possible that the two are planning an escape using some kind of method. In addition to security, Use all your powers to stop them from escaping. Kainen will be responsible for this mission too. Also, let me stop. You will support him. Understood. We'll stop him real quick. If you guys like this, tell me down below, and I'll pick these up on the side too, because we already got One Punch Man manga, Fairy Tail 100-Year War, 100-Year Quest manga, and One Piece. And we do Steven Universe when it comes out, and I'm gonna be also doing live reactions to Nambaka Season 3 when it comes out, and probably One Punch Man Season 2. But also we do live reactions to One Piece. Every episode of One Piece, the new ones. So, if you guys want this on the side too, just for you guys, because like I said, I do gaming and reviews and live reactions and stuff. And unboxing, because that is a new thing here. Otherwise, if you guys want more of that, just tell me down below. Or like the video. Do you need me to repeat anything? No, I'm fine. And they're just talking. Oh no, not talking. Even so, I have no choice. No choice but to do it. Kashin and I truly are two parts of a whole. I create the door of travel. Then once I step out the door of return. The door of return appears. But the door of return can only be opened by Kashin. But on the other hand, once the door is closed all the way, the door of return can take us to an entirely different place. That was our world traveling game. We've arrived at blank. It's what we always used to play, and now how we always used to play it. Kashin was so kind. She always let me have my way and did what I wanted. We've managed to avoid Prince Fujitsu being placed in confinement. But in place of that, she will be under constant surveillance for 72 hours beginning now. The surveillance will be lifted temporarily before the Sunday banquet. I'm sorry, I won't try to run away anymore. But meeting with the Prince Kashu will, as I am sure you know, be difficult now. It will be difficult now. Understood. I will use all the remaining time for rehearsal. And she's using the glasses, like rubbing the glasses to make music. It's beautiful when people do it. Beautiful music can come from anything. You just have to put time and effort into it. Melody is playing a flute. Thank you very much for listening quietly. Bravo. That was incredible. I didn't expect to be so entranced by your performance. Well, I never considered Hayo's Requiem having such a hopeful, upbeat Predation? God damn, I hate these long words! Can I hear this again on Sunday? For the real time, I've prepared a more fitting piece for the banquet. No matter what it is, I'll come hear it. Leave the intercom broadcast to me. If I weren't on duty, I may have asked you for an encore. The thought alone is compliment enough. How about giving this as a suitable reason for you to continue your monitoring? We belong to an independent judicial branch. If things go well, you may be able to protect the prince until landfall. Thank you, but it might call the attention of the upper princes. I don't want to step out just yet. I see. I suppose you're right about that. If anything happens, you can call me anytime. I don't think it's that easy that would leave behind telephone records. If the higher up princes in a formal request, they would gain access to all of the information. Well then, you could just say the prince is acting strangely. Then we could continue monitoring the prince on the behalf of the organization. I just want to help you and the prince. I just learned once more today that people can be moved with words. And if you can move people, then you can move the world. It has a rock concert in the background. That might be the image I use, because that is very true in the sense of nature. I like that statement. At the very least, I want to work and contribute, even if it's only the slightest chance. It's still possible. The kind Natsubi could change his mind. Either way, I feel like I can't just sit here and do nothing. The sound of his heart is so strange. Running in the opposite to his words is a very faint tuning that does not shake, falter, or show any disturbance for anything. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Even among the types of people that surpass and snuff out their emotions, the sound their hearts play during the course of duty are still beating drums compared to him. The possibility that he could be controlled by an end user exists as well. I like Melody's Nen. Though, from the moment he spoke to me, he had already assumed I was up to something. They were coming up with defensive. They're mowing the lawn. Like, really? What? Hey, why? It's like almost nighttime and they're mowing the lawn. Defensive strategy is much faster than I anticipated. I can't let my guard down for a second. Just 76 hours left until the banquet. I got to do all I can do to ensure that no more unexpected situations happen until then. 10:08. You know, I've been thinking. They say great men have a great fondness for sensual pleasures. So I suppose someone that really indulges like eighth Prince Sail is the best, right? It appears. It appeared. I mean, of course, first Prince Benjamin is the most kingly candidate, but I just feel like Prince Sail's character is more suited to being king. And his room is trash. There's guitars and everywhere. He has 2 women in his bed, and he looked more heavier set from the background. But that could change. But there's also it is trash. And as predicted, his opinion of Prince Sail is changing. So it manifests roughly 70 hours after first inhaling the smoke. And I thought it requires a great amount of time proportionate to how great the opinion of a person is towards him to begin with. I've collected all the material now. I'm ready to activate it. The target prey is the guardian beast of H Prince Sail. It's a manipulator with an indulgent type Nen ability that acts via diffusion. As the humans surround, it continues to. Yeah, we're already at 15 minutes. I'm only on page 13. And there's a lot here. There's like paragraphs. God damn, with information. To inhale the smoke that the Nen Beast itself spits out, a clone of the Nen Beast will be formed above their heads. The effective radius of the smoke is roughly 7 meters. And the greater and the target affection towards Prince Sail, the shorter the time will be until the clone appears. If we consider Prince Sail's closest associates to be of a max affection level, they took roughly 8 hours. For his security guards, who will be assumed were at the base level, the clone formed in about 70 hours. The clone of the Nen Beast also released smoke. No, that's loud. That's better. We're leaving that in. That's better though. The guards who... The clothes of the Nen Beast also release smoke with an effective radius of roughly 2 meters. That is enough to take action when it's close enough proximity to have a one-on-one discussion with someone. In other words, using a smoke-type aurora, Prince Sailsail's Nen Beast can manipulate the affection level of others until finally he has control over the heart of the entire kingdom. It will take time, but once it succeeds, his approval rating will be 100%. It will be the birth of the world's most firm resolution royal dictatorship. But of course, that's only if all his potential opponents are simply simple-minded idiots with no counter-state strategies or plans of their own. Come forth, Predator. So they're using tricks to try take control of the people. He's simple and innocent, yet so passionate as well. Don't you? The most important, he's a lady killer. I wish I were like him. Don't you? Gulp. What was I talking about? And the beast created from the heart of someone whose mother takes care of everything for him while he is filled with only lust and desire, will be completely helpless before the might of Predator. Gulp. Huh? Why am I so taken with Prince Sail? He's pretty freaking weird, isn't he? Mission complete. For 48 hours after Predator finishes taking down his prey, I am unable to use any Nen abilities whatsoever. I have disposed of the eighth Prince's Nen Beast, requested to swap security ships with Ushi. Understood. Ushi is headed your way now. Once he gets there, you will head to room 1011. Roger. Out of all 14 of we private soldiers, Ushi's ability is the most suited for assassination. So here's the thing. If he's into room 1011, that's where Melody is, and also... This is bad. I can't remember one of the main characters. It's not Golan, it's not Killua, it's not L'Oreal. Why can't I remember his name? This is bad. I have to look it up because this is really bad. Kurapika. Why couldn't I remember Kurapika? Ah, idiot. But yeah, Kurapika is in there too. So he can use Nen to see it. With the conditions given by being on this ship, taking the life of a prince who has lost his guardian, beast should be no problem at all. This is Ushi reporting. I had previously hypothesized that 11th Prince Fugetsu's Nen Beast ability is teleportation, but after a report from the Royal Army a moment ago, that possibility is almost definite. But there is also the slightest possibility that she's somehow able to either become invisible or otherwise undetectable to others. Just because she's a child, do not let your guard down. Stay vigilant. Come on, Oshi. If you're going to explain it that much, then my ability is pretty much useless. 10-11. It's like a small fly. Looks like Prince Fujitsu just barely escaped death, but now her power has been determined to be just a harmless teleportation type. The assassins will come for her one after the next. Oh my god, these paragraphs. How to get away with murder will be forcibly released after the target gets further than 20 meters radius away from me. Since I was worried about clashing with any other NEN users' abilities from the other residential areas, I was restricted my N, but as a result, I wasn't able to notice the prince's escape in 21 minutes. This is probably going to be 25 minutes to 26 minutes. Yeah, so longer than One Piece. Perhaps I should consider myself lucky that none of the other NEN users discovered my needle ball that has been attached to Prince Fujitsu. Moreover, now that the existence of NEN abilities have been made official knowledge, my ability is no longer as almighty as it once was. But bodyguards testifying that I didn't lay a finger on Prince Fujitsu will instead end up feeding them clues leading to the true nature of my ability. That damn Kurapika, opening his big mouth, really screwed me over. There are virtually not a single human alive that wouldn't show some kind of reaction to an insect bugs in their ear, which means I'm able to use my needle ball as a simple method to determine who is a NEN user. After all, there could still be one hiding amongst one of the prince's bodyguards, waiting to strike like toughly. If a target discovers my needle ball and it's directly removed from the target, then the ability will never again work on them. If I use it on someone that's not a NEN user, and then it takes exactly longer until the effect manifests, a long period of concealment where I must keep it from being discovered, and where I must maintain a close enough distance. Hunter x Hunter, Chapter 381, end. But we get a chapter after it because I said this 20 pages long, so I'm addicted to that time. Ushi. Change ships with Li Han. Prince Sail's NEN Beast has been eliminated. Roger. It's something I just can't get enough of. But it's nothing compared to the moment my prey dies. The alert has been ended. The stowaway has been captured. The alert has ended. Room confinement has been lifted. Everyone can now relax and leave their rooms. Day 5, Thursday, 8 p.m. 104 hours since departure. 72 hours left until banquet. 8 p.m. Sunday. The countdown to escape. And that's the end. First comment on the very end. It's been half a year already. Ridiculous how the year went by so quickly. So, yeah, he's basically saying 10 chapters, then half a year off, 10 chapters, half a year off. So, this will probably return every week or however it was. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. I almost said 10 out of 10 though. 8 out of 10. There's a lot of reading there. I'm not the biggest. I don't like reading that much because it's not my forte. But we have to still just grind through it, and this is a long one. I'm sorry that it took so long, but like I said, they put a lot of info in here, and that what makes Hunter x Hunter probably one of the best manga, just for the information they put in, or he puts into each chapter, or into the whole story in general, to the abilities that Ned and how it works. Otherwise, 8 out of 10 chapter. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, if you like it, if you ever want to subscribe to the channel, recommend subscribe to the channel, keep all the content. Otherwise, Kurapika has a lot to watch out for, and Melody has a lot to watch out for now because the assassins are moving in on room 1011 where they are right now. So they have a lot to pay attention to now, which is not good for the assassins, but good for the princes. Otherwise, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I see you guys next video. If you haven't subscribed, I recommend subscribing to the channel. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. Just have a good day. And hopefully I see you guys next video. Peace.